Now let's meet the defensive starters for your Alaska Goldpanners. Playing in right field, batting first is number 12, Griffin Harrison. Batting second, playing center field is number 33, Caden Clark. Batting third, the left fielder wearing number 22, Sean Rimmer. Playing first base and batting in the fourth position is number 40, Dalton Slonginger. At third base, batting fifth is number 6, Tate Shamau. Batting sixth, the shortstop wearing the number 2 is Marty Munoz. Batting seventh, playing catcher is number 17, Isaac Shuck. Batting eighth, playing second base is number 11 from North Pole, Alaska, Alex Garcia. And batting ninth, the pitcher and the designated hitter warming up at the bullpen is number 19, Raymond Padilla. And the rest of your Alaska Goldpanners. Your Goldpanners field manager is Mr. Mark Lindsay. He is assisted by Ryan Hansen, Jake Taylor, and Marcus Mastroboni. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all please stand and kindly remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of the Star Spangled Banner. Thank you. All baseball fans will say play ball on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, play ball!
All right, everybody, welcome to Ground Memorial Park here in Fairbanks, Alaska for another night of Goldpanners baseball. It's a Saturday night in the Golden Heart, and the Goldpanners are set for their annual meeting with the Fairbanks Adult Amateur All-Stars. The All-Stars comprised of the Men's League All-Stars here in Fairbanks, so it's a great night for them that they very much look forward to every year to take on the Goldpanners. Men's League team comprised of some military vets and just a lot of local baseball talent. And the Goldpanners, of course, come from all over the United States. And just a cool moment here for the local fans, and families get to come out and watch their family members and friends take on the Alaska Goldpanners, team they have all grown up rooting for here in Fairbanks. And we don't really know how many innings this one is set for. It's kind of a play-it-by-ear thing on a yearly basis. Hey, if it's a 1-1 game, they're going to keep going until maybe 9 innings. It's usually not the case. Not since Dave Jant retired, at least. He used to keep the Men's League in these games and keep the Goldpanners pretty nervous in a lot of games. But he's long since retired, and we'll see what kind of game we get here tonight. Garo Von Dane with you live As always, Chris Carlson on the Panner Vision controls.
Leading off for the Fairbanks
And
Allstars,
glad to have you with us
Sam
on
Bunting.
YouTube here on this June 11th. Warm but cloudy Saturday night here in Fairbanks. Very little wind to speak of tonight, and our first pitch is underway, and it's outside for ball one. First start for Raymond Padilla for the Goldpanners. Raymond Padilla getting his first start, the military graduate from nearby Fort Wainwright, where he's based. And that ball is grounded to the right side, where it's fielded by Garcia, who throws onto Sloninger for out number one. A couple of pitches, and our first out of the ball game as Sam Bunting is retired, 4-3. And that'll bring up Telly Robideau. Robideau, one of the DHs, and he'll be followed by Adam Gerard, the Men's League third baseman. Hunter Brown, the designated hitter. They have two DHs tonight. They're going to bat 10 guys in their lineup. Isaac Cantu will bat fifth. He'll be in left field. Batting sixth is Damian Ramos, the center fielder. Then Josh Losek, the shortstop. John Haymore, the right fielder, will be eighth. And batting ninth is John Wilcox, the catcher, followed by Curry Reeves, the first baseman. Robideau is hit by a pitch.
Number 44, Adam
So
Gerard.
one on and one out here in the top of the first inning. And Padilla will work to Adam Gerard, number 44. The right-hander sets and delivers a strike to Gerard. Big-bodied number 44, Adam Gerard. With Hunter Brown to follow from the Isleset Air Force Base, the Icemen in the blue and white. Raymond Padilla making his first Goldpanner start. One of two military bases on the Goldpanners. Shortstop flipped to second for one, on to first, and a 6-4-3 double play ends the top of the first inning. Goldpanners coming to bed when we return. Throw to second, and Dom just slides in safely. Good throw from Cross, but Hughes with the big lead and the good jump. Line shot to center field. Hughes comes in. Now he goes back and reaches up and makes the catch, and he falls onto his back during the play. Dax now with the 2-ball, 1-strike count. Runner at third base and one out. Marshall's trying to tie the game with the infield pulled in. Here's the 2-1, and he bunts it sharply back to Pierce, who's going to look the runner back. Pierce will hold on to the baseball. Now he throws to Marco Piricello, who makes the tag. They throw to Brown, and they say safe at second. Slow roller up the middle. Hogan sliding play, steps on the bag, spins and throws to first, and in time, Caden Hogan. What a treat it was for people back home because to watch these games. Runner takes off, the shortstop had to go cover the bag, and Glasgow pokes it through the empty spot, and now the runner's going to be waved around third as Gross dives in to score. The one-ball pitch from Parker. Oh, and Pierce lets it rip onto Second Avenue. A moonshot home run for Ryan Pierce, his 6th of the year. What a summer for the big number 18, Ryan Pierce. Ground Memorial Park here in Fairbanks, Alaska. Glad you can join us. Hope you've been having fun watching Panner Vision from the comforts of your home. And hopefully we'll be getting a visit from many of you this summer. And when you do come up, stop on up in the press box, say hi, introduce yourselves. First pitch at the bottom of the first inning is sliced down the right field side. A fair ball off the bat of Griffin Harrison. And he's going to go all the way into second with a double. So Griffin Harrison, a leadoff double here in the bottom of the first inning. After Harrison, it's Caden Clark, Sean Rimmer, followed by Dalton Sloninger. Batting fifth for Fairbanks tonight is Tate Shamau. In the sixth spot, it's Marty Munoz, Isaac Shuck catching, Alex Garcia at second base, Ray Padilla pitching and hitting. Will be the DH. And the right-hander hitter Caden Clark against the right-hander Kane Pavelak. Kane Pavelak getting the start for the Men's League All-Stars. The ball is in the dirt, and the run's going to take off and head to third.
Run.
So the wild pitch allows Harrison to take third base. And Caden Clark in front of ball and no strikes. Down and away for a ball. Talked to Christoph Falk, who pretty much in charge of this men's league, and he says every year we have this issue where these guys, you know, they're good at throwing strikes, but the nerves take over against the Goldpanner team, and sometimes the control problems ensue, and we'll see what Pavelak can do here tonight. Clark with a 2-1 count takes down and away in the dirt again. It's 3-1. John Wilcox catching for Pavelak. Curry Reeves at first, Sam Bunting at second, Josh Losek at short, Adam Girard at third. The outfield is Isaac Cantu in left, Damian Ramos in center, and John Haymore in right. Strike called, it's 3-2. And there will be plenty of substitutions in this game for both teams, as there always are. Foul tip, and it's 3-2 on Goldpanner center fielder Caden Clark. And it's ball 4, so Clark draws the base on balls.
They see me rolling, they hating.
So first and third, with nobody out.
Number 22,
and here's Sean Rimmer. Good start to his Goldpanner career. Couple of home runs for Rimmer in 3 games. Went hitless in the finale against the Oilers. Panners taking that series with 2 wins and a tie over the 3-game set. Runner on the move, and it's fouled off. So Goldpanner first-year head coach Mark Lindsay, unbeaten so far on the year. Mark Lindsay, pitching coach a season ago. Big rip and a miss, and it's 0-2 on Rimmer out of Yavapai. On his way to Hawaii. Gold at the corners, nobody out, and a 2-strike pitch. Runner on the move, swing and a miss. The throw to second base. Runner slides in safely. Ball goes into center field, and on the play, Harrison was on his way home, and he scores easily. Stolen base for Clark.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 40, Dalton Sloninger.
Allowing Harrison to score. Rimmer a strikeout victim and brings up Dalton Sloninger. Mentioned the nerves getting the best of men's league pitchers over the years. The challenge for Goldpanner hitters is facing pitchers that throw different than what they've been used to. Meaning not nearly as fast. Pavelak's got some decent velocity, and he gets that one by for a strike, swing and a miss. 1 out, a run is in. Runner at second base. And a 2-ball, 1-strike count on Sloninger. Chops this one foul. The sophomore from Grand Canyon. 6'4" left-handed hitter.
Physical therapy.
And the 2-2. Hit to the right side. Bunting has it Underhand toss to first base to record the out. On the play, Clark goes to third. A 4-3 put out of Sloninger brings up Tate
Down to
Shamau.
bat for your Goldpanners, number
We're
6,
10 days away
Tate
from the Midnight Sun
Shamau.
game, if you can believe that. There's one game you don't want to miss. It's the Midnight Sun game, so get your nap in and stay up with us to watch that spectacle. It is a special event, and you want to be part of it. First pitch is lined into left field off the bat of Shamau. RBI single for Tate. Brings in the second Goldpanner run, and it's 2-0 Fairbanks in front of the Men's League All-Stars.
Down to bat for your Goldpanners, number 2,
Marty
Munoz.
Wearing number 2, the sophomore from Cal Baptist out of Riverside, California. 2 runs are in, 2 outs on the board, and the pitch from Pavelak to Munoz is upstairs for a ball. Panners at times weren't pretty in that Oilers series. The runner takes off, he'll get there without a throw.
Run.
But they did show a flair for the dramatic in that series. Still adjusting offensively are the Panner bats. Fouled out of play, especially with the runners in scoring position. Panners batting just 125 in those situations. 3 for 24.
In the making of that last foul ball.
One of those hits was an infield single. Well, pitching's off to a really good start. This one is hit into right center field, a base hit. And the runner will be waved around third, and he will score as Shamau comes in on the RBI single for Marty Munoz. And it's 3-0 Goldpanners here in the bottom of the first inning.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 17, Isaac Shuck.
Panners plating 3 runs here in the first inning. That one's thrown to the backstop. And a runner with a late break to second. He wasn't sure if head coach Mark Lindsay wanted him to take off, so he paused and then kept going, and now he's into second base. And is on the wild pitch, not a stolen bag. Isaac Shuck catching for Cam Pavelak. This one is hit into center field, and on the run is Ramos, and it reaches over the shoulder to make the catch, and that will retire Shuck and the Goldpanners here in the bottom of the first inning, but they score 3 runs and take a 3-0 lead after 1 here in Fairbanks. Back to Groudon, just a moment. Greetings, everyone. It's time for the 116th annual Midnight Sun Game. Goldpanners hosting the Everett Merchants here tonight. First pitch slated for 10 p.m. sharp, and we will play right through the hour of midnight. Under the natural glow of the midnight sun. And everything we were able to do in those summers. As this one is popped, and a diving catch and right by Glasgow.
And, you know, and I think just Alaska in general, you can't fake it up here. You know, I mean, it's really not for the faint of heart.
He did a somersault. And win or lose, everybody just brings a great memory away from the Midnight Sun game. That 83 team that I mentioned that had 14 major leaguers, some of those names: Barry Bonds, Dennis Cook, longtime big league pitcher Joe McGrain. The outfield, all major leaguers: Shane Mack, Odabe McDowell, Mark Davis. Barry Bonds played first base. This one's fouled back just beneath us.
The WG and Eddie Stroker Midnight Sun Game is taken on a significance greater than that of any other team tradition in sports. There is certainly no other team in baseball that hosts a tradition as old. The famed World Series itself is but 3 years older than the annual Solstice Classic in Fairbanks.
Second inning of work. First pitch is hit high into shallow center field, and going back and making the grab is Garcia for the Goldpanners to retire Hunter Brown, the designated hitter. And Brown retired on one pitch. Here in the second inning, it's 3-0 Goldpanners as they take on the Men's League All-Stars in an annual event here in Fairbanks. And the Panners lead at 3-0, and Isaac Cantu will bat here against Ray Padilla. Cantu wearing number 10 in that Fairbanks Pirates uniform. Some of the guys on the roster for the All-Stars, familiar names we've seen for many years, especially Telly Robideau. Looks like Christoph Fox getting the night off. He's up here in the press box. This one is hammered down the left field line. That's a fair ball. That's got a one-hop the wall and left. Now he's hit for Cantu. He's on his way to second base. He'll get there with a stand-up double. First hit of the game for the men's leaguers, and it's the Pirate, Isaac Cantu. This game rich with military vets. Obviously with the men's league having an Eielson Air Force Base team. There are other military vets on the team. Their Goldpanners have a few. And our umpiring crew has a few. Fairbanks, a big military town, as we've discussed. Runner takes off for third. Here's the throw, and sliding in safely is Isaac Cantu, stolen bag. Ramos, the center fielder, takes inside. It's 3-0. Runner at third and one out. And it's upstairs for ball four. A four-pitch walk to Ramos. And the All-Stars have runners at the corners.
Now to bat for the All-Stars, number 3,
for Josh
Losek.
Losek from the Eielson Air Force Base Icemen. It's a comfortable night here. Mosquitoes were out today with this. That's the downside of the lack of wind. Mosquitoes creep out. Did it rain here yesterday? I was on the road yesterday, and I drove through a bunch of rain, but most of it a couple hours south of here. Fair ball just inside the third base bag by Losek. This score at least one. On his way to third is Ramos. He will be held there. And an RBI double for Josh Losek. And the All-Stars are on the board. Cantu comes in to score on the play.
For the All-Stars, number 24, John
A couple of
Haymore.
doubles in the inning and a walk. And it's a 3-1 game. John Haymore, Fairbanks Pirate, has a chance to tie this game with a base hit. He fouls this one back to the wall.
That foul ball brought to you by the Gold Daughters.
The
Visit
Tampa Bay Lightning,
thegolddaughters.com for more information.
after dropping the first two games to the Rangers, won 4 straight. And the Lightning will face the Colorado Avalanche in the Stanley Cup Finals. My friend in Denver says that tickets, you can't get a ticket for that for under a few $1,000s. Of course, it's been a while for the Avs. I don't think they've been back to the finals since the Sakic-Forsberg years. And Patrick Waugh. High chop over the mound. Fielded by Garcia. He throws the first for the out there, but a run scores as Ramos touches home. And an RBI 4-3 ground out by John Haymore.
Now to bat for the
3-2
All-Stars,
ball
number
game.
11,
Going to
John
third on the play is a low
Wilcox.
sec. So the All-Stars strike for a couple here off Padilla. And now John Wilcox, the Iceman catcher, takes a strike. It's 0-1. Panners got 3 in the bottom of the first. The All-Stars get 2 here in the top of the second. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Finish him.
And it's outside for a ball, 1-2. And it hits him. A 1-2 pitch. Wilcox hit by the pitch.
Now at the bat for the All-Stars,
Raymond
number 21,
Padilla from
Curry
Marion
Reeves.
Military Institute, now with Fort Wainwright. He, along with Logan Smith, who got the win a few nights ago against the Oilers, also at Fort Wainwright, give the Panners a lot of flexibility and some cushion pitching-wise. Have a couple of local arms.
That foul ball brought to you by the Gold Daughters. The Gold Daughters out on
They're
East Highway.
not likely to
Crossing
travel
the
with the
pipeline
team due to their
before.
obligations with the military, but great to have some extra arms here in Fairbanks with collegiate experience.
That foul ball brought to you by the Glass Doctor. The Glass Doctor, they fix all pains.
It's always a big bonus when you can get some local players in uniform that can compete. Help you out in a pinch, eat up some innings. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out Reeves, and that'll do it for the All-Stars here in the second, but they score 2 runs. On a couple of base hits, they leave 2 men on. And after 1.5, it's Goldpanners 3, All-Stars 2.
And if
Enjoyable night here in Fairbanks, Grout Memorial Park, home of the Goldpanners.
Garcia.
And it's the annual meeting between the Alaska Goldpanners and the Fairbanks Men's League All-Stars. A 3-2 Goldpanner lead. Yep, it's a one-run game here in the bottom of the second. Panners got 3 in the bottom of the first. All-Stars 2 in the top of the second. And now Fairbanks Goldpanners will try and get some of those runs back. Leading off for the Goldpanners, Alex Garcia, followed by pitcher Ray Padilla, and then the top of the order, Griffin Harrison. Lands one in for a strike on a 2-0 pitch. Alex Garcia, freshman from Butte College and the North Pole native. He has played in each game in a pinch running role.
That foul ball brought to you by the Bulldogs.
Getting some
Come for the goal, stay for the fun.
an opportunity to be in the lineup. North Pole, Alaska native, now playing for 2021 Goldpanner head coach Anthony Farrow at Butte College. That one's fouled off. Throws that one in the dirt. And the count will go to 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch is outside for ball 4. So Garcia draws the leadoff walk. And Ray Padilla, Goldpanner pitcher, getting his first start tonight. He's going to get his first at bat now.
Now up to bat for your Goldpanners, number 19, Raymond Padilla.
Padilla so far 2 innings of work on the mound. Couple of runs on 2 base hits. Walked 1, he's hit a couple. And takes a strike. Kane Pavelak on the mound. Runner takes off. Here's the throw to second base, and it's not in time to get Garcia. Stolen bag for Alex. And he gets into scoring position. Count is 1-2 on Padilla. And he lines one right back to the mound where it's caught, and the throw to second for the force out. And now wait a second. They say he was not on the bag when he fielded that throw. They're saying that Losek had taken his foot off the bag.
Back to the top of the lineup. For
So
your
safe
number
is the
12,
call for
Griffin
Garcia at second
Harrison.
base. But Padilla lines out to the mound. But the Goldpanners still with a runner in scoring position and just 1 out. Griffin Harrison will try to drive that runner in. Top of the order, Harrison doubled and scored in the first inning.
Nope.
And a strike called. 0-1 on Griffin Harrison, the freshman from Sacramento State. Takes down and away. It's 1-1. So Midnight Sun game just 10 days away. It starts at 10 p.m. Broadcast feed will start a little bit earlier, though. I'm guessing. We usually just run camera so you can see some of the stuff going on in the field. That one is ripped inside the third base bag. This will score the run as Garcia rounds third. Harrison has his second double of the game and his first RBI. And the Panners back to a 2-run lead.
Now for that, your Goldpanners, number 33, Griffin Harrison.
It's a busy day, the day of the Midnight Sun game. A lot of work and prep goes into that, really all year long, because this place is going to be bursting at the seams. A lot of extra seats brought in, a few thousand fans from all over the world. An amazing event every year on the longest day of the year. This one is lined into center field, and a nice sliding catch by Ramos in center to steal the base hit from Clark. And it'll be Sean Rimmer, or rather, our first pinch hitter for the Goldpanners today. Garrett Cooper will bat for Sean Rimmer.
Count to bat for your Goldpanners is number 5, Garrett Cooper.
So super duper Garrett Cooper gets his first at bat of the summer. After batting .341 for the Goldpanners last year, he's back this year, but in a pitching role. Garrett 5 strong innings against the Oilers in the series finale. Just 1 run on 6 hits. Struck out 7 and walked 2. He pops this one up into right field, and it's caught there by Haymore. That's it for the Goldpanners in the second, but they score a run on the RBI double from Harrison, leave a man on. We played 2. It's Goldpanners 4, All-Stars 2. Caught yesterday's game is now pitching, and he's facing the pinch hitter Blake Fitzgerald, who crushes one to right, and this one is way out of the park and onto the Little League field beyond right field. Blake Fitzgerald with a monster shot over the right field fence, and it's 12-1 Goldpanners.
Number 28, Blake Fitzgerald.
Second home run of the day for the Goldpanners, and a no-doubter. Blake Fitz. Top of the third inning here from Groudon. Goldpanners leading 4-2 of the Men's League All-Stars, and Padilla back on the hill for his third inning of work. Starting against the top of the order man, Sam Bunting. Two-ball pitch misses 3-0. Falls behind the leadoff hitter here in the third inning. Don't know how many innings will go tonight. If it's like this, we might go full 9. And a 4-pitch walk.
That hit by pitch brought to you by Satterberg Law Office.
Did he hit him? Did he hit him, or was that ball 4?
Now up for the Fairbanks All-Stars,
hit by the
number 30,
pitch.
Telly Robideau.
And Telly Robideau, who was hit by a pitch in the second inning. That's the third batter hit by Raymond Padilla. Garrett Cooper stays in the game in left. It's a ball high, so 5 straight pitches missing the zone to start this third inning from Padilla. Make that 6 as he skips that one in front of home plate. And it's 3-0. So tough start to this inning control-wise for Padilla, but could induce a nice ground ball double play on his 8th pitch of the inning. Instead, he misses well outside. 4-pitch walk to Robideau.
Now at the bat for the Fairbanks All-Stars, number 44, Adam Gerard.
And so 2 aboard for Gerard in a 4-2 game here in the 3rd. And it's up high for a ball, so 9 consecutive pitches missing the zone. But he ends that stretch with a strike, 1-1. Gerard grounded into a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play in the 1st. Pops this one up, and this will find the seats.
That foul ball brought to you by the Gold Daughters. You can check the Gold Daughters out on Instagram at Gold Daughters.
A Midnight Sun game in 10 days. The opponent will be the San Diego Waves. They'll be up here for an entire series, the Midnight Sun series. The first game with the Waves will be on Monday, June 20th. Strike 3 called on Gerard. A big first out here in the 3rd after a couple of free passes. So up next for the Goldpanners tomorrow, a 7-game series starts with the Ventura County Pirates.
The Fairbanks All-Stars, number 99, Hunter Brown.
They'll be arriving tonight here to Fairbanks, and then game 1 tomorrow at 5 p.m.
That foul ball brought to you
A little earlier
by the
for you
Glass
on a
Doctor.
Sunday.
The Glass Doctor, where they fix all pains.
And then the rest of the games are all sort of
especially
different
cartilage
times. So just consult the schedule online. In the middle of that series, there will be an American Legion game, too. Panners playing against the Legion. And then the next off day will be Sunday the 19th. And then the Waves come to town for the Midnight Sun series. That'll be our last series before the big road trip. Here's the 1-1. Hit into center field. Clark going back in front of the warning track will reach up and make the catch to retire Brown. Tagging up and going to 3rd on the play is Bunting. Robideau stays put at 1st, but that is the 2nd out of the inning. Brown hitting that one a long way to deep center.
Now at the bat for the Fairbanks All-Stars, number 10, Isaac Cantu.
And here's Isaac Cantu.
10 out.
Pitch is up high for ball 1. Off the end of the bat, fielded cleanly by Garcia at 2nd, who will step on the bag for the force out. No damage done after the 2 free passes. And it's 4-2 Goldpanners after 2.5. Dalton Sloninger will lead off for the Goldpanners as we go to the bottom of the third inning. Good one going here tonight between the Alaska Goldpanners and the Fairbanks Allstars. 4-2 lead, and that one hits Sloninger. And he will take first base.
Brought to you by Satterberg Law Office.
Third inning of work for Kane Pavelak. Starting pitcher, the right-hander.
Out to bat for your Goldpanners, number 6.
For the Men's League All-Stars. And here's Tate Shamau. Singled, stole a base, and scored in the first inning. Panners with 4 runs on 4 base hits. All-Stars with a couple of runs on 2 hits. Runners caught off between first and second. They're going to chase him to second base, and then the throw to Bunting, who will make the tag. And tagged out is Sloninger. That'll go as a caught stealing. 1-4. And that'll erase the base runner. It's the first out of the inning. Tate Shamau with a 1-0 count. Throws it over the head of the ducking Goldpanner third baseman Tate Shamau. Takes a big cut and misses on a 3-0 pitch. And it's 3-1 to Shamau. Tate going to be a freshman at Southern Cal. And he hits this one just foul, third base side. Count will be full with 1 out and the base is empty. After Shamau is Marty Munoz. Pop back and out of play.
That foul ball brought to you by the Gold Daughters. You can learn how to be an actual gold digger with the Gold Daughters.
This one is a spinner off the fist into shallow right, and it's going to drop for a base hit for Shamau. A 1-out single for Tate. He has his second hit of the game. And brings up Marty Munoz.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 2, Marty Munoz.
Munoz RBI single in the first inning. See if he can drive in another here. Pops this one back and out of play.
That foul ball brought to you by Foundation Health Partners.
Fairbanks, Alaska, home to the Goldpanners since 1960, but baseball has been part of the fabric of Fairbanks since its founding. Midnight Sun game beginning, as best as we could tell, in 1906. Shortly after gold was discovered here. One and two. And he swings and misses for strike 3. Second out of the inning will bring up Goldpanner catcher Isaac Shuck from Francis Marion out of Reno, Nevada.
Isaac Shuck.
This is, catches the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-2 on Shuck, who flew out to center in his first at bat. He bats here with a runner at first and 2 away. And a 2-run Goldpanner lead here in the bottom of the third. Runner takes off. Here's the throw to second base, and it's not in time. Stolen bag for Haymore, his second of the game. And a ball and 2 strikes on Shuck. This is up high for ball 2. Relaxed, kind of quiet crowd here tonight. Grounded to third. Gerard up and throwing across on the money. The 5-3 put out of Shuck ends the Goldpanner third. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on. It's 4-2 Panners after 3. Strike called on the first pitch of the top of the 4th inning. Garo Von Dane with you live here at Fairbanks, Ground Memorial Park. Comfortable night here in the Golden Heart. Goldpanners an off day yesterday. This game with the All-Stars tonight, and then the Ventura County Pirates, a 5 p.m. start tomorrow, remember. Get things underway a little bit earlier tomorrow. And the 3-1 pitch. And he walks Ramos for the second time in the game.
Now up to bat for the Fairbanks Allstars is number 3, Joshua Losek.
Raymond Padilla walks the leadoff spot here in the 4th in a 2-run game, and this one is grounded to third. Haymore drops the baseball, picks it up, and elects to swallow it. And so everybody's safe.
Now to bat for the Fairbanks All-Stars, number 24, John Haymore.
So possible double play ball. Instead, 2 on and nobody out on the E5. And a bunt is put down. It comes back to the mound. And turning as Padilla gets the out there, and they say his foot came off the bag. The throw was to the first base side, and Garcia's foot came off the bag is the ruling, and so the bases are loaded now. And so that'll be an E1.
Now off the bat for the Fairbanks Allstars.
Allowing the runner to be safe at second. A fielder's choice officially for Haymore. And so the bases are loaded with nobody out here in the top of the fourth inning. Wilcox swings and misses. So Padilla's got a jam to work his way out of. With Curry Reeves on deck. Wilcox was hit by a pitch his last time up. And he takes ball two. It's 2-1. Down and in, 3-1. There's nowhere to put him. With nobody out here in the fourth. Panner bullpen is quiet. And it's high and away for ball four. He walks in a run. There's Wilcox, the RBI, base on balls. Ramos comes in to score, and everybody moves up 90 feet.
Number 21, Curry Reeves.
And now Curry Reeves can tie this game and more. He fouls this one back under us.
That foul ball brought to you by Foundation Health Partners.
Fastball on the outside, half for a strike, 0-2. Love to get the first out of the inning here with Padilla. Facing Curry Reeves, the Pirate, wearing number 21. Which, of course, the great Roberto Clemente wore in a Pirates uniform. And that one hits him on a 1-2 pitch with the bases loaded. An RBI for Reeves. Losek comes in to score. The merry-go-round continues.
Returning to the top of the lineup for the Fairbanks
We've got a tie
All-Stars,
game
number 2,
in the
Sam
top of the
Bunting.
fourth inning. Just 2 hits for the Men's League All-Stars, but 4 runs and the bases loaded with nobody out here in the fourth. Takes inside for a ball. Does Sam Bunting. Chops this one foul. So control issues. Couple of errors in the inning. The Men's League All-Stars in business. This one is dropped into shallow center field and a late break. Nice catch at the ankles. The throw home goes awry, so a run will score and everybody will move up a base. So the fly out for Bunting. The error allows Haymore to score. That is the 3rd error of the inning. And it is a 5-4 lead for the Men's League All-Stars. The Panners appeal at third. To no avail. Oh, and now they do it again, and he's called out. What? Why didn't that happen on the first appeal? So the run does not count. So it's 4-4. This one's grounded to short. The throw across in time for the final out. So we are tied after 3 1/2
I'd like to remind baseball fans
here in
that
Fairbanks.
this game is now
They're scared to play us. They're scared to play us.
Well, we got a good one here in Fairbanks. 4-4 game as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. And the Goldpanners will send Alex Garcia, Ray Padilla, and Griffin Harrison to the plate to try and regain the lead, a lead that the Men's League All-Stars thought they had in the top of the 4th inning, but on appeal at 3rd. The runner Haymore was called out. So the run was taken off the board.
Therapy, where they make you run in physical therapy.
The error on the play remains, but the run is taken off the board. Two and one here on Alex Garcia from North Pole, Alaska, where it's Christmas every day. I was at the Santa Claus house once on Christmas Eve, and I must say that Santa Claus might have been the actual Santa Claus based on appearance. Ground ball to short. Garcia's out by a half a step. Play goes 6-3. That's also North Pole, where a lot of those Christmas letters go that your kids drop in the mail, addressed to the North Pole. They wind up in North Pole, Alaska. And a lot of them hang on the walls at the post office and a lot of other places in North Pole. And then, of course, they are delivered to Santa himself. Strike called on the pinch hitter here for the Goldpanners. So That is all for Padilla, as Caleb Milliken bats here for Padilla. And it hits him. So Milliken hit by the pitch.
That hit by pitch brought to you by Satterberg Law Office.
So Padilla finishes a 4-inning effort.
Top of the lineup for your Goldpanners, number 12, Griffin Harrison.
Well, unless Padilla can continue. Can he continue in this game? On that one, hits the batter, Harrison. We'll have to wait and see because he is the DH slash pitcher, and he might stay in the game as the pitcher if that's possible. Meanwhile, a visit to the mound for the pitching coach for the Men's League All-Stars because nobody's throwing in the Goldpanner pen. And we are going to have a pitching change here for the Men's League All-Stars in a 4-4 game in the bottom of the fourth. Back to ground in a moment. Pitching change here at Groudon, and Tyler Miller comes into the game for the Men's League All-Stars. He will face Caden Clark with 2 aboard and 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And both runners go, and the ball is dropped by catcher Wilcox, so no throw, and the double steal works to perfection. And Caden Clark could give the Goldpanners back the lead with a base hit or sac fly. Caden Clark 0 for 1 walked, stole a base, and scored in the 1st inning. And he hits this one high to left center field. Should be enough maybe to score the run. Here's the tag at 3rd. And coming in to score is Milliken, and the Goldpanners regain the lead. It's 5-4. Harrison stays put at 3rd. Sacrifice fly, RBI.
Now for your Goldpanners, number 5, Garrett Cooper.
For Caden Clark, and here's Garrett Cooper. 2 outs and a runner at second base. 5-4 Goldpanners back in front. Tyler Miller, the new pitcher. Runner takes off. Cooper hits this one to right. And this one's trouble as it gets over the head of Haymore into right field. It rolls all the way to the wall. Coming in to score is Harrison, and Cooper all the way to third with a stand-up triple. His first RBI of the summer. And Garrett Cooper delivers. It's 6-4 Goldpanners.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 40, Dalton Sloninger.
Now a right-hander starts to get loose in the Goldpanner bullpen. And somehow dancing out of the way of that was Sloninger. And this one's popped up into left. And it will be caught in left by Cantu, and that is the final out here in the 4th inning. Goldpanners score twice.
Don't forget, fans,
they lead it 6-4 as we go to the top of the 5th. This game will be a 7-inning game, and we're headed to the top of the 5th. Head to the top of the 5th inning, and the new pitcher for the Goldpanners is Alex Garcia. So the North Pole native goes from second base to the mound and takes over. Caleb Milligan, who batted for Padilla, is now at second base for Fairbanks. So a ball and a strike to Adam Girard from Alex Garcia, making his first appearance on the mound for the Goldpanners, who have taken a 6-4 lead. After 4, we're going 7 innings in this one tonight. And it's down and away for a ball. It's 3-1. And both teams making calls to the bullpen now. The strike called, it's 3-2. Fouled out of play.
That foul ball brought to you by First National Bank of Alaska.
And he walks him. So a leadoff walk to Gerard. And just what the Men's League All-Star needs. A leadoff runner aboard in a 2-run deficit here.
All-Stars, number 99, Hunter Brown.
Four innings for Padilla. 4 runs, 2 earned on just 2 base hits. He walked 4, struck out 2, also hit a few. Hunter Brown. A fair ball right over the third base bag into left field. Cooper tracks it down in foul territory. He will throw to third. The ball is there. Tag is down and out at third base is the runner Gerard on a great throw from Garrett Cooper and the tag from Shamau. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now up the bat for the Fairbanks All-Stars, number 10, Isaac Cantu. Now.
One out and a runner at first base. This has been one of the more entertaining matchups between the Goldpanners and the All-Stars in recent years. Ground ball to short, flip to the bag for 1, on to first, a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. 6-4 Goldpanners through 4.5.
Up to bat for your Goldpanners, number 6, Tate Shamau.
Here to the bottom of inning number 5. A pretty fast-moving game despite the runs on the board. And this one's scheduled for 7. 6-4 lead for the Goldpanners. Tate Shamau leads off. 2 for 2, couple of singles in the game. He's scored a run driven in a run and stolen 2 bases. And the 1-1. Eddie hits this one high and deep to left. It's carrying back, looking up, and it falls off the glove of the left fielder Cantu on the warning track. And on his way to third is Shimao, and he slides just underneath the tag of Gerard. And a triple for Shimao. That ball hung up in the air for a long time. Cantu got to it, but it went off of his glove. And a triple for Shimao.
Now hitting for the Alaska Goldpanners is number 30, Corey Braun.
To lead off the bottom of the 5th. And now Marty Munoz will try to drive in an insurance run. Fouls this one back towards the press box.
That foul ball brought to you by the Gold Daughters.
Runner at third and nobody out. Happy Boy made his appearance in the middle of the 5th. Since we're going 7 tonight. A good ball game here between the Goldpanners and the Men's League All-Stars. Another one foul back underneath us.
That foul ball brought to you by Hometown.
A lot of kids
Physical
here tonight, of course,
Therapy.
every night. I caught an interesting story the other day. Andrew Trotman, who pitched for the Goldpanners, the sophomore, he's from Fairbanks, plays at Clark College in Ottawa, and wondered aloud during his pitching performance how many Goldpanner games he went to growing up. His family hosted Goldpanners, and they also, along the way, hosted current Los Angeles Dodger pitcher Alex
That foul ball
Vesia.
brought to you by Tommy G's.
Here's the 2-2. And a chopper in front of home plate goes foul. Runner at third, nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th, and a 6-4 Goldpanner lead. A little hesitation at home, and calls it ball 3. 3-2. And it is ball 4 to Corey Braun.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 17, Isaac Shuck.
And here's Isaac Shuck, 0 for 2 so far in the game. Corey Braun at first base after the base on balls, and over at third is Shimao. This one's hit over the second baseman bunting into right field. A base hit brings in Shimao. It's a 7-4 game, and all the way to third goes Braun. RBI single for Shuck, his first hit of the game. Panners getting some more breathing room here.
Number 11, Alex Garcia.
Runner takes off on a swing and a miss. Throw to second base is high, and a leaping grab by Bunting just to keep it from going into the outfield and allowing another run. But a stolen bag for Shuck. Tyler Miller, second inning of work. Off the mound for the Men's League All-Stars, and he gets a strike 3 call and a 3-pitch strikeout of Garcia. Pumps his fist into his glove with his first strikeout.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 9, Caleb Milliken.
And Caleb Milliken now with runners at second and third, and it hits him, and that'll load the bases. Got a visit from old friend Steve Peak between innings. Always great to see my buddy Steve. He played for the Men's League for into his 60s, and then decided it was time to hang it up. Steve and I bonded many years ago out of the fact that we're both
Raphael Flores
diehard
Jr.
Pittsburgh Pirates fans and long-suffering Pirates fans. Actually got to hang out with Steve at a Pirates game last summer. He comes to Pittsburgh every year to catch some Pirate games. And thankfully, we saw a good one that night in Pittsburgh, and a Pirates win. Flores pinch hitting here for Harrison. Panners start emptying the bench a little bit more. And the bases are loaded for Flores. Takes down low, it's 3-1. Bases loaded, the 3-1 pitch, it's popped back into the seats.
That foul ball brought to you by the Gold Daughters. The Gold Daughters are open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. all summer long out on the East Highway.
And the count now 3-2 on Flores. Out of Rio Hondo Junior College, hailing from Anaheim, California, and he waits the payoff pitch. Takes a big rip and misses for strike 3. It's a second out of the inning. Base is still loaded.
Number 33, Caden Clark.
And Caden Clark now will try to drive in some more Goldpanner runs. Officially 0 for 1 in the game, but he's got a sac fly RBI, a walk, a stolen base, and a run scored. His only out was a line out to center field. And he starts with ball 1 against Miller. 1 run is in. The inning started with a triple by Shamau. Came in on a base hit from Shuck. Extended that Goldpanner lead to 7-4. Good stop by catcher Wilcox. Strike called, it's 3-1. Pop back, it's going to land on our heads here in the press box. Oh, came down right in front of us.
By Hometown Physical Therapy.
3 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs, and the bases loaded. For Caden Clark, Garrett Cooper on deck. And it's up high for ball 4. And that will walk in another Goldpanner run.
They see me rolling, they hating.
Braun comes in to touch home. Over to third goes Shuck. Milliken on to second. And Clark is on at first.
Now up to bat for your Goldpanners,
now
number
Garrett
5, Garrett Cooper.
Tripled in his last at bat, driving in a run. Couldn't check his swing. Goes around for a strike, 0-1. Pavelak went 3 1/3, 6 runs on 5 hits, walked 2, struck out 2. Now it's Miller, and he starts with a ball and a strike on Cooper with the bases full. Wanted to give it to him, did the home plate umpire, but it's ball 2, 2-1 with Gold on every base. Hit to the right side, a slow roller. Bunting scoops, and getting to the mound just in time is Miller for the 3-1 putout of Cooper, and that will end the Goldpanner fifth. Panners add 2 runs. They lead it by 4 after 5.
For Fairbanksons, the game is a way to reflect on the passing of another year and the survival of another exciting and extreme winter.
Runner takes off from first. Here's the throw to second. Hogan's got it, gets the tag down in time. Swing and a miss. 3-pitch strikeout Blancato. Hughes at first base with a big lead, and there he goes. Throw to second, and Dom just slides in safely. Good throw from Cross, but Hughes with the big lead and the good jump. Line shot to center field. Hughes comes in. Now he goes back and reaches up and makes the catch, and he falls onto his back during the play. Jackson now with the 2-ball, 1-strike count. Runner at third base and 1 out. Marshall's trying to tie the game with the infield pulled in. Here's the 2-1, and he bunts it sharply back to Pierce, who's going to look the runner back. Pierce will hold on to the baseball. Now he throws to Marco Pinicello, who makes the tag. They throw to Brown, and they say safe at second. Slow roller up the middle. Hogan sliding play, steps on the bag, spins and throws to first, and in time, Caden Hogan. What a treat it was for people back home because to watch these games. Runner takes off, the shortstop had to go cover the bag, and Glasgow pokes it through the empty spot, and now the runner's going to be waved around third as Gross dives in to score. New pitcher in for the Goldpanners, top of the 6th inning. And taking over on the mound is Isaac Shuck. He steps out from behind home plate to take the mound. And Raphael Flores, who hit for Harrison, is now catching. This one's chopped foul.
That foul ball brought to you by the Gold Daughters. Come for the gold, stay for the fun with the Gold Daughters.
Garrett Cooper moves over from
That
left
foul ball brought
to
you by
right.
Foundation Health Partners.
And who do we have in left? Harrison maybe just moved over there. Right-hander sets, delivers outside for ball 2. And this is a fair ball just inside the bag from Ramos. And he will stop at first base with a leadoff single.
Now to
An
bat
8-4 lead for the
number 3,
Goldpanners, top of the
Joshua
6th.
Losick.
And did I see that right? Is that Ian Torpey in left? The strike called, it's 1-1. Again, it's Isaac Shuck now on the mound. And this one is hit high and deep to left. And on the run, both outfielders, and it hits off the bottom of the wall and deep left center. It bounces off the wall, rolls back into center field. Runner will be waved around third and score. And it's an 8-5 game on the RBI triple for Losick.
Now to bat for the Fairbanks All-Stars, number 24,
That one
John
a
Haymore.
long way to deep left center, right under that headed here baseball glove above the Denali State Bank sign. And it's 8-5, and Men's League All-Stars aren't done yet. Top of the 6th, we're going 7 in this one. Check swing. Ball and 2 strikes. To Haymore, who then grounds one to short. That'll score another run. Goldpanners take the sure thing over at first on the 6-3 putout. The RBI for Haymore.
Now to bat for the Fairbanks All-Stars,
As Losick
number
comes
11,
in to
John
score.
Wilcox.
And here's John Wilcox. Activity in the Men's League bullpen. And a pinch hitter is on deck for the Men's League All-Stars. And that's Nolan Anderson.
That foul ball brought to you by Glacier Point Services.
Well, Anderson will bat for Reeves.
Fatality.
And Wilcox strikes out.
Now pinch hitting for the Fairbanks
Nolan
All-Stars,
Anderson.
number 88, Nolan Anderson.
Will bat for Reeves, who ends an 0 for 1 night. Did get an RBI hit by a pitch with the bases loaded. And this one is popped up by Anderson. Shallow right. Cooper is there and will make the catch for the final out. Men's League All-Stars pick up a couple on 2 base hits. It's an 8-6 Goldpanner lead through 5.5. The 1-ball pitch from Parker. Oh, and Pierce lets it rip onto 2nd Avenue. A moonshot home run for Ryan Pierce, his 6th of the year. What a summer for the big number 18, Ryan Pierce. Leading off for the Goldpanners here is number 35, Cole Alexander. So Alexander will bat for Sloninger, who ends an 0 for 2 night at the plate. And leads off the bottom of the 6th. And takes 3-0 from the new pitcher, Gerard. So Adam Gerard moves from 3rd base to the mound for the Men's League All-Stars. And deals a 4-pitch walk to Alexander, leadoff man aboard for the Goldpanners, with an 8-6 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Gerard moves from 3rd to the mound. Bunting goes from 2nd base over to 3rd.
Number 6, Tate
And
Shimao.
the most recent pitcher, Tyler Miller, he takes over at 2nd. Mosquitoes wreaking havoc up here in the press box. We wish we had a little bit of that wind tonight. Down low for a ball. It's proving difficult for Gerard to find the strike zone so far. First 6 pitches miss. And now it's 2-0 to Tate Shimao. Big rip, swing and a miss. It's 2-1. Runner takes off for 2nd and will get there. Stolen base for Alexander. Panners again looking to add some insurance. Men's League won't go away. Panners took a 3-0 lead in the 1st. All-Stars got 2 in the 2nd. We had a 3-2 game. Panners got one back, made it a 4-2. Men's League tied it in the 4th at 4, but Goldpanners came back with 2 of their own. They made it 8-4 in the 5th, but the All-Stars picked up 2 in the 6th. Back and forth game here between the Goldpanners and the Men's League All-Stars. We're in the bottom of the 6th of a 7-inning game. Well outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes on Shimao. Garo Von Dane here at Groudon on a cloudy night. Temperatures in the low 60s. And starting to drop a little bit. Swing and a miss, and Shimao strikes out. He comes back from a 2-0 count. Strike out Shimao. And that will bring up
now pitch hitting for your Alaska Goldpanners is number 7, Ian Torpy.
Ian Torpy is going to bat here. For Braun. And he fouls that one off. So pitcher Ian Torpy, who's in left field now, and is now batting for Braun, who batted for Munoz. Braun drew a base on balls, so he's officially 0 for 0 in the game. And now Torpy with a 1-1 count, 1 out runner at second base, looking for his first Goldpanner RBI. Second year Panner. And an opportunity to swing the bat. And he lines this one to right, a base hit for Ian Torpy. Coming around third is Alexander, and he will score in an RBI single to right for Ian Torpy. A fun moment for him as Torps delivers and gives the Panners some insurance here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 17, Isaac Shuck.
And here's Isaac Shuck, 1 for 3, 3 night. And he's hit by the pitch, and he bluffs at charging the mound.
That hit by pitch brought to you by Satterberg Law Office.
And he will take his base.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 11, Alex Garcia.
Takes one downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes to Garcia. Started the game at second base. Then pitched. He's 0 for 2 with a walk, a stolen base, and a run scored at the plate. And he's in front here, 3 balls and no strikes. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And Gerard trying to keep the Men's League All-Stars within striking distance. But it's strike called. Some danger of slipping away here in the bottom of the 6th of this 7-inning game. And it's a 5-pitch walk to Garcia. And so Gold on every base. For Caleb Milliken out of Pomona Pitzer. And this might be the key at bat of the game right now, at least in terms of Men's League having a shot in the 7th. With 1 out, the bases are loaded. A 3-run Goldpanner lead. And Milliken can put it away for certain with a base hit here. Milliken has been hit by pitches twice in the game. And it's way outside for ball 1-1. 1-1 pitch, misses for ball 2. Girard, the ball gets through his legs. Nobody advances though. Caleb Milliken. A chance to give the Goldpanner fans a chance to breathe a little easier. And he takes ball 3, it's 3-1. With Flores on deck. And it's a little flare in the infield that'll be caught by Miller at second base. For out number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup, number 21, Raphael Flores Jr.
So a big second out for Girard. Now he's going to try and take care of Flores and give the Men's League All-Stars one last chance. As you see Girard waving at the mosquitoes in his face. They're out tonight. And the 1-ball pitch right there for a strike, 1-1. Gold on every base. 1 hit in the inning. A couple of walks and a hit batsman. 1 run is in. Panners lead it by 3. Upstairs for a ball. Ooh, danced out of the way of that one. Almost got him, but it's 3-1. And foul back to the netting. The count will go full. So bases loaded, 2 outs, and a 3-ball, 2-strike count.
Stay for the fun with the Gold Daughters out on the Seaside Way.
And down and away for ball 4. And a run will come in. It'll be a 10-6 Goldpanner lead. RBI base on balls for Flores.
Now to bat for your Goldpanners, number 33.
Torpy walks in to score.
Clark.
And everybody moves up 90 feet to now Caden Clark. Takes one down and away for ball 1. Get a strike called, 1-2. Two outs and the base is still loaded. A couple of runs in here in the 6th. And Girard's pitch to Clark is called ball 2. Pop back and out of play.
That foul ball brought to you by the Glass Doctor. The Glass Doctor, they fix all pains.
And the 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out Clark for the final out of the 6th. Goldpanners pick up a couple. They lead it by 4. Last chance for the Men's League All-Stars when we return. Trying to keep track of all the substitutions here as the Goldpanners make a whole bunch of changes again. We're looking for numbers. But the important part is the score. It's 10-6 Goldpanners. And it's the last chance for the Men's League All-Stars here.
That foul ball brought to you.
Sam Bunting
by the
leading off
Purple.
against the new pitcher, Caden Clark. So Caden Clark moves from center field to the mound. Isaac Shuck goes to center field. Looks like Garcia's now at short. This one has popped back into the seats.
Heads up. Oh, what a catch. That foul ball brought to you by number 2, Sam Bunting. They want to get that ball signed after the game.
Over at first base now is Tropman. Andrew Tropman at first. And the ground ball to second and a 4-3 putout. Of Bunting is the first out in the 7th inning. And the
Out to bat for the
Goldpanners are 2 outs away from
Tyler Miller.
their 3rd victory of the season and remaining unbeaten. The Ventura County Pirates tomorrow night, a 5 p.m. local time start. One's in the dirt from Clark.
Bruh.
This one's chopped over the mound, a long run. And the throw to second base from Milliken is in the dirt, but that's going to be an infield hit.
Now to bat for the All-Stars, number 44, Adam.
So when he came in to pitch, we killed the pitch.
Tyler Miller has his first hit of the game. And it's upstairs to Girard. Who came into pitch in the bottom of the 6th inning. Gave up a couple of runs on just 1 base hit. He walked 3, he hit a batter. And he struck a couple out. Strike caught on a 3-0 pitch. The runner at first base and 1 away. And ball 4 goes back to the fence. But now 2 aboard.
Now to bat for the Fairbanks All-Stars, number 99, Hunter Brown.
And now it's Hunter Brown. Well, the men's league not quite done yet. Tying run moves to the on-deck circle. Hunter Brown will try to keep things going here. Pitch from Clark misses outside. It's 2-0. browsing my scorebook to see that if the Men's League All-Stars
Ball
who
brought to you
tonight's
by
winning pitcher would be.
Teamsters Local Niner 59er.
It would likely be Alex Garcia. 2-2. This one's popped back into the seats, towards the seats, but it stays on the field and the catch is made. The catcher Flores. And the All-Stars down to their final out. 10-6 lead for the Goldpanners, and a last hope.
Isaac Cantu.
It is Isaac Cantu. 1 for 3 tonight, doubled and scored back in the second inning, stole a base. 6-4-3 double play his last time up. That was in the 5th inning, and now he's the last hope for the All-Stars. $5 p.m. start tomorrow against the Ventura County Pirates. Swinging a foul tip, it's 0-2. All-Stars down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. Clark strikes out Brown for the, or Cantu for the final out of the game. And the Goldpanners fight off a valiant effort from the Men's League All-Stars
The final score to Fairbanks Men's
to get the victory.
All-Star 6, your Alaska Goldpanners
10-6.
10. We want to see you all.
Panners defeat the All-Stars in their annual meeting.
5 p.m.
And we'll look
for the
ahead
first
to the
pitch
Ventura County Pirates
between the
tomorrow,
Ventura
a
County
5
Pirates and your
p.m.
Alaska Goldpanners
start.
as they will be playing
Thank you so much for joining us for Goldpanners Baseball here on Panner Vision, where you can tune in, turn on, and pan out all summer long.
To get you home safely,
For Chris Carlson
because we wanna see
on
you back
controls,
here
I'm Garo
at
Von
Grad Memorial
Dane
Park
saying
tomorrow.
so long from Grad Memorial Park. Remember to follow the Goldpanners on all the social media sites. You can follow me on Twitter at Voice of G-Man. And we'll see you tomorrow for a 5 p.m. start against the Pirates from Ventura County. Have a great night, everybody. Panners win at 10-6.
Ladies and gentlemen, give another round of applause.